Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Today is October 12th and first of all, I wanted to go into a topic about my bikini prep and bikini competition, but I want to do that once Charles is back from work. I feel like, the decision that we made is very appropriate, and I'm really excited to see where, the next steps take me. But like I said, I'll get to that later down in the video. What I wanted to go over right now at the beginning is the supplements that I got from Phorm. So I showed you guys with my travel essentials that I actually, when I was packing, that I was gonna start working with this new supplement company, seeing how I liked it, how I liked the product, and how my body reacted to it, and whether I wanted to stay working with them. The main reason that I really wanted to become one of their legionnaires is because of their core values, and because they're not the type of company where they're gonna bullshit you and sell you these products even though they might not be of good quality. They're actually a company that they have high quality items. They do have core values. They want to educate people on the supplements that they're taking. They are not trying to push supplements onto people like I feel like a lot of supplement companies do. So I'm going to review some of the products that I have been taking, and I'm going to show you the package that I got in the mail today. Let me go over the ones that I have been trying for the past 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and just give you a little review on it. Alright, so first things first, this is the protein powder that I ordered. It's the Magical Charms. It's a protein isolate, and to be honest, it makes me feel good. I feel like it's doing what it needs to do. I am just not a big fan on the flavor. I've tried it with water, I've tried it with it tastes a little bit better with almond milk, but I also tried it in my cream of rice and protein mix, and for some reason, I just feel like I'm not a big Magical Charm or Fruity Loop type of flavored type of person. I like the chocolate and the rich flavors. I don't really like the very cereal-y ones, but this is all I have left. I had to get rid of the container before my flight because my luggage was 5 pounds over, so I had to get rid of some things and condense some things. So that was the protein. Alpha Surge. This is a non-stimulant pre-workout. I tried it for the first time in Arizona, and because I wasn't allowed to have pre-workout with caffeine, so this is the option on the side, and it honestly is so good, so amazing. It made me feel like I was actually getting a pump, and that my blood was flowing through my muscles. Sometimes I feel like when you take stimulant-free pre-workouts, they just don't really do much, and I just don't ever feel like there's a pump to that aspect. But this one, I felt it was clean, it was good. I actually did dry scoop it for a few times, but it's not a dry scoop type of pre-workout. It's you have to mix it with water, otherwise the texture is it's too soft for you to dry scoop, and so I just feel like you have chunks in your mouth when you do. Otherwise, this flavor, Candy Blast, is pretty good. Like I said, wouldn't recommend dry scooping, but it is good for a non-stimulant pre-workout. I have the EAA, so this one I take during my workouts, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Berry Blast, but I have been taking it with it, every day when I do go to work out, and it makes me feel good. It doesn't make me feel like I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm replenishing how I need to replenish with this. It hasn't upsetted my stomach. It hasn't made me feel crazy or anything, so I feel like the quality in here is very good for essential amino acids. And then, of course, OptiGreens, can't go wrong with this. I love these. Helps with my bloating. I don't really actually tend to have bloating with this, so it's really good. Tastes really good. Would recommend. So that's that for the supplements that I ordered, and I have been trying for the past 2-3 weeks. Now, my order, I'm very excited to share because I got the seasonal pumpkin spice. I know it's almost the end of October or middle of October, and I'm finally getting on the trend But as always, let me get this. See, right there. As always, they send you a note with your receipt with a note. All right, so I ordered, first of all, I ordered the Formula 1. It's a protein isolate, so it's the same thing that the Magical Charms that I had, but this one is just a vanilla flavor. And I feel like I always like vanilla flavored stuff, so this is it. This is a fast digesting protein. I ordered their pumpkin spice level 1. So this one is not a fast digesting protein. This one is more so, you can use it as a meal replacement, or you can just use it during the day to get your protein in, extra protein that you need. And yeah, pumpkin spice, everything nice. Gotta try it, level 1. And I really wanted to try this with some coffee. So pumpkin spice latte, I'm gonna try it with some coffee. I made cold brew, so once I do try that, I will let you guys know how it tastes. And then, let's see. Okay. So I was supposed to get, let me see. I was supposed to get a free shirt with this, but I didn't get one. All right, so I was supposed to get a free shirt with this. I didn't get one. I don't really know. I feel like they might have just ran out of room. Not really too sure. But I did order glutamine because my glutamine is, it's pretty much running low. So I needed to get something else to supplement. Per 1 scoop, it's 5 grams. You get 80 servings per container. So I believe this was about $30, but you're getting literally a month, 2.5 months of servings per container if you're taking this once a day. I only take it once a day, but got that. I got the micro factor, so this is the nutrient packs. I still have some supplements that I'm taking right now that I have about a month left of. So this one I want to start right when those end, but this is everything that it has in there. You get 30 packets. This one is on the pricier side. It's about $60 for 30 packets, but you get all those supplements in one single packet. I'll open it up so you guys can see. But they use the highest products and the highest like amounts for each capsule. So, and then they don't heat press their vitamins. Everything is pretty much cold pressed. This is how the pack looks like. All right, and last but not least, pumpkin spice crunch level 1 up bars. Oh, I don't even know the last time I had a protein bar. So this is 1 bar, 63 grams. Calories 260, 13 total fat, 19 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So this I'm very excited about. Baked at a low temperature, has no artificial flavors, no trans fat, high protein, gluten-free, and there's 15 bars in this box. So I'm gonna actually open this and we are going to taste test because at the moment I am not on a specific meal plan. So we're gonna taste test this and then put it in the MyFitness app to put in with my macros for the day. Oh, okay, I guess that works. All right, so these are the bars. Let's open one up. All right. Take a bite. This is so good. I seriously would be so satisfied with this, with a cup of coffee. And like, it just tastes, like if you were to go to Starbucks and you get one of those, their pumpkin spice bread that they usually have on the seasonal, this is exactly what it tastes like. It's so delicious, so good, not overly sweet, has that pumpkin flavor, and doesn't have like that protein taste like some bars do. Very delicious. I'm gonna finish this off and then get back to you. Okay, real quick, I'm sorry, the video, my camera ended up dying, so the video cut off. But I am going to talk to you guys when Charles is back home and kind of go over what we decided as far as my competition. You know, we're gonna be pushing, but it's gonna be a little bit different this time. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, actually, us welcome back. Anyways, let's start this again. Hey
what
guys.
Up? We're here.
We're here. We wanted to, well, I mainly wanted to bring up on what's been going on with me recently. He's here because he's very, very, very supportive and
That's
he's
right.
very good talking to. So pretty much what happened, I switched teams. There's been like a few red flags with my prior team, and we ended up deciding to go forward and go, with a different team. So I am now being coached by Lexi, part of Team Pro Physique. The way that they do things is much different. So I'm gonna kind of go over kind of what happened before, how my body's responding now, and like how I'm enjoying the new team. Like I said, I left my previous team on Monday. So Monday is the October 11th, and I started the new team pretty much Tuesday night, so October 12th, and it's been a very positive change. So on the previous team, in the beginning, I was just really trying to find a coach, trying to find a team. It's my first, bikini prep competition, and I really wanted to, just do the damn thing. So I feel like the last month and a half was like really stressful because everything started changing as well. I was starting to do cardio 7 days a week. My cardio was between like 70 to 90 minutes, split up twice, and then I was still training 5 days a week. So I didn't have a rest day, and my body was getting really stressed out with that. And then as well as like the refeed meals, like everything was a cut and paste type of thing where it's like, the typical plan, the meal plan with like the rice and chicken or tilapia and chicken. It was just like really, I was struggling with it. And then at the same time, I just felt very, very, very restricted. My calories were very low and my cardio was very high, and my body was like not working with it. So when I checked in with the previous coach on Monday morning, I typed up and I kind of let her know like everything that was going on, and it was pretty much told
It wasn't received the correct way. I'm going to go ahead and say my piece.
Okay.
I've been playing sports my whole life. I understand coaches, and I also understand not every coach is fit for every player, or every teacher is fit for every student, and that's facts. So if someone voices to the coach, hey, this isn't working for me, coach should never take offense to it. The coach is the leader who should lead, teach. That's the position that you hold. And when I say that, not everybody is equipped to be a coach. And that's just facts. So when you have a student that is struggling, that needs assistance, that has questions, your first reaction or your initial response as a coach, you're the caretaker, you should be like, all right, let's talk. Let me hear what you got to say. How are you feeling? It's just reciprocating feelings, emotions, and just overall basic communication. And that they didn't go that way, which is why I was very adamant in being like, look, that's where we draw the line. You know what I mean? Because it's been going great thus far. I've been very supportive, understanding of this process. So when I heard that and read all that, I'm sorry. I've been working out a long time. I'm 100% natural. I understand the hard work it takes. She's been busting her ass. She's been nothing but giving. So when she wanted to just ask some questions, but then the feedback she got was that she was being disrespectful, I'm sorry. No. Because initially, if we want to break this down to the bare minimum, we're paying you to support and coach us. Don't call us disrespectful. Client, customer, we out of here. Imagine to go eat at a restaurant and they call you disrespectful because you have a question about your meal. No. That might not be a good comparison or whatnot, but still, okay? Maybe take a step back before just, I don't know, it was a quick response, and I understand you guys have a philosophy, you guys have beliefs in how you coach, but that doesn't mirror, it's about, you're worried about the victory and not the journey, or, when it gets hard, you want to quit. No, that's not it. That's not it at all, because I've been on teams where it's hard, and yes, you want to quit sometimes, but it takes the coach. It takes the coach to reel you back in. Not keep pushing you and being like, hey, things get hard, it's just the way it is. You can say that, but at the same time, you need to still also be bringing them back in, because it's an encouragement thing. It's a motivational thing. These are coaching tactics, coaching skills, which, like I said, not everybody has. So, with all that said, we made the decision we had to make, and it's just her first prep. She could have stuck with it, but you know what? Things don't always work out. We did what was right for us, for her. It is what it is. We grind, we bust our ass. Don't look at me different, don't look at her different just because of a decision. So, that's it.
Yeah, so that was that. I'm gonna put up a picture right here of my check-in on Monday. I was really inflamed. I was holding a lot of water weight. I was stressed. I was just everything. So then Monday night, actually, Monday we left the team, and I pretty much was like, hey babe, let's go out and grab a burger. So we went to True Food Kitchen.
Nice, healthy grass-fed burger.
Yeah, it was really delicious. The next day had the phone call with Lexi that morning. She set up my program later on at night, and she gave me my macros, and she pretty much told me, take back your cardio. We're gonna do a diet break is what they call it. So they bring cardio down a little bit, and then they bring your calories up to pretty much just like, your body to reset in a way. So we did that, and today's Friday, so I checked in with her today. So I'm checking with her Monday and Friday. Today I checked in with her. I'm going to put another photo. And I was just so much more, I was 2 pounds down. You can tell the difference, I'm going to put them side by side. You can tell, I was less inflamed, and I just looked rested. And, my meals, I have my macros, so I'm able to create meals that I feel are, beneficial to me. And it's also helped with my mental state with not feeling like I'm being deprived of certain things. I can have different vegetables and different fruits if I want to now. So I like where I'm at right now. I like the foods that I'm having because I'm actually able to finally use the bathroom normally. TMI, but I'm having more greens and more fruits, and I'm having just more of a freedom with my food, and I'm resting, and I get one full rest day. So she wants me to rest one day fully, no training, no cardio, and just recover. So the last few days, my energy has been up. I've been feeling amazing. I've been feeling rested. I weighed myself day after day, and it went from Monday was 92.4, and I was stuck there for 2 weeks because I was just, so stressed. And then now everything changed, and then I dropped a pound, and then I dropped another pound. So it just, goes to show I understood my body. I knew what my body needed. It's just, I wasn't being heard, and I wasn't being listened to, and so
it's just more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, the
Plain and simple. That saying goes for a lot of different things, but for this, it applies perfectly. More than one way to skin a cat. You can do it this way, you can do it that way. I'm sure there's several other ways, so it's just picking what works best for you.
The approach is
exploring that, discovering that, and that's what we're doing. That's what we did. Yep. So, I apologize for my, intensity for this video and this clip, but I just feel strongly about that because I'm a hard worker and she was working hard. So, but then to hear those words in that moment, that's not encouraging. And like I said, I'm an athlete and I've been coached, and that just, for someone that is a dedicated hard worker, to hit them with something like that is like, wow. So apologies for that. I know you guys are here just trying to get the scoop of it all. So
maybe make that the title, the scoop.
Get that inside scoop of the story.
Inside scooper.
But
So originally my show date was supposed to be the Iron Games, November 13th. But that was supposed to be in LA, which is about an hour and a half away from us. So pretty much, I talked to Lexi and I was like, hey, there's one in San Diego the week right after. I was like, I don't mind pushing it a week. So yeah, now it's November 20th. It's gonna be here locally, San Diego, literally like 10-15 minutes away from where we live. And it's gonna be a lot less stressful. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to just do my first show. I've been on prep for 20 weeks now, 21 weeks. And so, it's been a long road, and I want to see where I place first, and then just grow from there, evolve from there. And I want to see, how Team Pro Physique, and because I used to do macros before. I used to, when I had the surrogate baby a couple years back, I did macros, and I dropped a lot of weight, and I really enjoy it because you just have this freedom with it. So we're gonna see. I'm excited. I'm really happy, and I love that he supports me in every way, and he's like really, his mindset is just, I love it.
Yeah, I'm a different breed, different animal. For those that know me, know. For those that don't, it's all good. But and I'm excited for her.
Born different.
Yeah, I'm built different.
Built different.
But
oh my gosh.
Sheesh. But support of her. I mean, I could tell right away as soon as we had that burger in the next few days, and then this, new coach, new team, new environment, just the uplift, and I could see it in her, the way she was carrying herself thereafter was just, you could tell. Of course, like I said, that diet, it works for some, but, the one she's on now, she's more engaged in her own meals, and, she's got the macros, so she builds around it, and to me, that's like, okay, if that works, and that's what people like, cool. Some people like, spit it to me simple, I'll take it, cool. But she, I feel like that's more her flow. But like I said, it's all discovery, it's all exploring, figuring out what works best for who? For you. So that's what she's doing. And part of the journey, so we're learning.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be doing some grocery haul video and maybe some.
Yeah, even showing
now just cause.
Yeah, being as close as she is to a bikini competition prep and the type of meals she's still able to hook up and enjoy. So to me, it's with the world nowadays and how people are into health and fitness and want to just people want interesting, they want different, they want new. And if I can get lean and have fun and enjoy all this beautiful food at the same time, let's go. So stay tuned for that. She's gonna show you that stuff, all the good foods she's getting in. So.
But this is going to be it for this video. I think we're at that time limit of where I want us to be at.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you so much, you guys. We just wanted to let you know what's kind of been going on. Put your little keychain away. And, thank you so much. We appreciate, all the support. I've gotten so much support from this decision as well. So thank you for everybody who has, supported us before, now, and is, in the future.
Yeah.
And, we appreciate it. So.
What else? That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
This is the end of this one?
This is the end of this one. So,
Yeah. Thanks for following.
Thank you.
Thanks for, was I venting? Maybe, kind of. But no, I was just speaking my mind and things I really firmly believe in. So we appreciate you all listening, supporting, keeping interested.
Yep.
You already know what it is. Hanging in with us. More different content to come. We're trying to brainstorm and get creative. This is our first, this isn't our first vlog, but we're still growing as vloggers in our channel. So we appreciate y'all following, supporting. So You already know what it is. Hit us with the like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. And my new mantra or saying that I like to, and I'm oozing it onto her of living by, is love yourself, love your family, and love your life. As long as you love all three of those, and happiness and positivity will just surround you. The universe will speak back. So love yourself, love your family, love your life. See ya.